All right, folks, we're back. I'm your host, BKP. Good morning from the office, North Georgia's only live online morning show. Where do we go from here? First of all, if you'd ever like to contact the show, right here, there's all the ways you can do that. 706-889-9700. That is a 24/7 number there. Excuse me, I'm still having a cough, so I gotta be careful I get worked up, so I have to drink water here. And, all right, so we know they're not going to talk about the president's 52% approval rating, and we know they're not going to talk and tell you the truth on the crowd size. I just wanted to throw this in. Number 3, I told you the other day that this is some radio show, The Breakfast Club. Don't know nothing about it. Kamala Harris goes on this show to let people know there needs to be more joy in the world. Let me see where that one is. The Kamala Harris, there needs to be, there you go, number 16. So keep that one there. You might flip back, but go to number 16. Kamala Harris calls for marijuana legalization. I think it gives a lot of people joy. There you go. So flip back to the radio station there. So she's on a radio interview, and they're talking about getting high, and she says, sure, I've gotten high, man, and a lot of my relatives are Jamaicans. All right, so I told you, I'm thinking to myself, really. Now these are the people that are concerned with Donald Trump having his finger on the red button, right? So I'm thinking yesterday, okay, now what did I tell you? On a daily basis, okay, on a daily basis, one of these candidates will say something outrageous, okay? Nancy Pelosi is just, she's very nervous right now. Trump is right now, looks like a shoe-in, as they would say, for 2020. It looks like it right now. Outside looking in, 52%. Now, they will figure out how to drop that approval rating because God knows that can't stand, right? But they've attempted, all right? We'll leave Kamala Harris up here. This is a person that did everything she could to try to destroy Brett Kavanaugh, his life, his family, his children, anything and everything she could to try to destroy this individual, okay? Donald Trump, and I know other talk shows out there have said 4 and 5, could be more, but on an average, daily, the media works on about 5 negative stories on this president daily that they just rotate. I mean, they push negativity. They never say a nice word. I was somewhere preparing for a show one morning, okay? I was preparing for a show one morning, and it was 6:30 in the morning, and we were doing our show live on location, and it was 6:30 in the morning, and on the backdrop on a TV, I asked the individual where I was doing the show, I said, put the TV on MSNBC, Morning Joe. I like to listen to what they're saying. So this individual is not political, okay? This is not a political person. This is not somebody that really keeps up with, ever keeps up with what's basically going on in politics on the day-to-day. So I'm preparing the show to start, and about 30 minutes goes by on this TV, and this individual is doing some other stuff there. And this person looked at me and said, do they ever say anything nice about Trump? I said, no. I said, no, they never do. He said, wow, I didn't realize it was this bad. Okay? There's 2 things I want to convey there. One, most Americans aren't paying attention to that. no matter how hard they're trying. And when Americans do tune in that don't normally pay attention or not on the CNN bandwagon of trying to destroy the President of the United States, when they do tune in, they come away with, do they ever say a kind word? No matter if you like this president or not, there's their thought process of, do they ever say a kind word? So here are people that are at least five stories a day, trying to tear this man down nonstop since before he said "I do" on the inauguration. Okay, they've been complaining about crowd size since the day he took the oath of office. They can't stop. They've done everything. They can't figure out what to do next. Now, these committees are all going to have these hearings. And these hearings are going to be to try to find something that they can impeach or bring charges or at least convince the American people he should not be president of the United States. They've tried everything. And a guy comes out with a 52% approval rating. This woman yesterday, I'm wondering, should she have her finger on the button? Should she, maybe her and Kim Jong-un from North Korea can, they can do marijuana exchange and see who has the best stash, whatever, all jokes aside. But yesterday, she jokes around about getting high, all right, and legalizing marijuana on a radio show. So don't forget, folks, on a daily basis, they will do everything they can, all right, to attack the president, while these candidates will say every outrageous thing they can think of. Every day they want to be in the forefront, okay? They want to be in the forefront of the news and get that free coverage, all right? So they're going to say any outrageous thing they can. Now, let's look at Lord Fairfax, all right? Now, here we go. I just want to spend just a minute on Virginia, so make sure we're clear that this is on Virginia, okay? Let's go to number 20, and this is a new segment in itself. The other segment is Democrat candidates will say something outrageous on a daily basis to try to be recognized.